ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball. We're back once again, ladies and gentlemen. It hasn't been long. Last time we saw you was back on Saturday. Goldey-Beacom took on their in-conference rival Bloomfield, but we're right back at you right here on a Tuesday night, taking on Georgian court. And I'm Pat Garianis. Alongside me is Caitlin Ferry. Just finished up doing the national anthem, Kate.
I did. I was excited.
Yeah, I bet you were. How you feeling?
Good. I haven't done it in like 3 weeks because I've been trying to kick a cold. So
There it is. She's been kicking a cold. She's got the singing voice back. She's ready to go. And then this matchup, Georgian court's coming into this one, Kate. It's a winnable game for Goldey-Beacom. They come in 3-12 overall, 1-7 in conference, coached by Coach Jazz Parazic. Jalen Tweedy leading the way for them, just under 14 points per game. Jess Platcher just under 13. Destiny Thompson under 11. As you can hear, the starting lineups being announced as for Goldey-Beacom. They're coming in 5-12 overall, 3-5 in conference, coached by Coach Beth Ann Burke. Brittany Bryson just over 14 a game, and then McGrogan and Turner Rush averaging just over 8. And Kate, looking at the last game here for Goldey-Beacom, it was a tough loss.
yeah, it looks like Goldie fought back. Could not get any closer. It was 59-53 loss on Saturday against Bloomfield. Brittany Bryson had 16 points, 11 rebounds for her 5th double-double of the season and 2nd straight. She also had 6 free throws, moving into 7th place in school history. She's just going up the charts every time we talk about her. She has 257 career high. Sophomore Amanda McGrogan netted 12 points for the Lightning, who shot with just a 32%, 18 of 56 from the field, and were only 11 for 21 from the line. So, Pat, it looked like last time against Georgian court, Goldey-Beacom has won 24 straight from Georgian court, but had to battle last time they played them, 75-66 in an overtime triumph on December 19th. Sophomore Amanda McGrogan had 12 points, a personal best of 13 rebounds for her first career double-double. Senior Brittany Bryson and freshman Alana Speaks both scored 14 apiece, and junior Tanner Turner Rush poured in with 11 points. Sophomore Nina Bartlett also added 10 points to the board and 8 rebounds for Goldey-Beacom, which they shot with 42% of a 28 of 66 from the floor and forced 15 turnovers. The Lightning also has won 16 straight from the Lions in Pike Creek, 16-1 overall.
Think about that, Kate. We've won 24 consecutive games against this team. That's absolute domination. You don't see that very often, especially between in-conference foes. The Lightning are going to look to continue that streak right here tonight. Like Caitlin said, 24 in a row overall, 16 in a row right here at the Joseph West Jones Center. So we're about ready to go for tip. Brittany Bryson jumping it up with Destiny Thompson. And Georgian court's going to handle to start this one off. This is Jalen Tweedy, their leading scorer. She gives it right here with the ball number 1. She'll pull up, shoot a 3. That's no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Ruth Fernandez. And we're underway. And now here we go. They inbound the ball. The Georgian court Lions. There's a 3 ball. That's no good by Karna Prokic. She's from Serbia, Kate. A lot of foreign flavor in the CACC. You've seen it with multiple teams. And there's an offensive foul, an illegal screen set there by Najira Addison. Good start here for Goldie. Forced a couple missed shots, get an offensive foul turnover.
Yep, and school started back up this week for Goldie, so it's first week of classes for them. Not the first game back, but first game that you can have some students who live on campus come out, so it's good to see everyone.
Kate, how was your first day of classes back there at school?
It was great.
That's exactly what I figured you'd say. That 3 ball's good. Ruth Fernandez getting it started early here for the Lightning as they jump out to a 3-0 lead. It's a nice looking shot there by Ruth now. Lightning looking to strap up on defense. Down the lane, this is Addison. Before the shot, she took too many steps. It's a traveling violation. Yet another turnover forced by the Lightning defense, Kate.
I think this is Alana's first time starting. I think maybe that I've seen her or at least remember, and also Ruth. And
yeah, it's Alana's 2nd consecutive start here at home, 3rd overall. But you're right, it's a new lineup here that Goldey-Beacom is experimenting with, and it's brought them a little bit. They're playing better basketball with this lineup, as that one's just short by McGrogan.
You're right, and Speaks is well deserving of that, especially scoring everything on the board.
And
That one goes
and
up.
one layup made there by number 15, Destiny Thompson. She just beat the defense down the floor there, Kate. It's going to go on McGrogan, her first personal. Thompson will go to the line. Free throws up and good to tie the game up at 3. Here come the Lightning bringing the ball up. This is McGrogan over to Ruth Fernandez. Fernandez gives it to Turner Rush. That's a nice little mid-range jump shot by Turner Rush. I think she's a big key to the game here. Katie's trying to get her going offensively. I know me and Nick Halliday talked about that on Saturday. She's got that potential to be a big-time scorer for this team.
Yes, that's very true, and hopefully she got some well rest over break, and they're starting back up, getting the points back on the board. Especially coming out playing Georgian court today.
Speaks looks like she kind of got lost a little bit on defense. The freshman gave up a layup there to Nishira Addison, all tied up at 5. There seems to be a travel called against Alana Speaks. She had a rough game the last one. Just did not shoot the ball very well. She's going to try and bounce back here tonight.
Speaking of Speaks, when they played Felician, Alana Speaks had free throws with 7.4 seconds left on the clock. Women's basketball with a win of 48-47 over Felician. So that was when we were having the show.
Yeah, that was Wednesday, last Wednesday to be exact, almost a week ago today. Yeah, big time win there for the Lightning ladies. That's a layup good right there by Nira Brajak. Here's McGrogan, kicked it over to Turner Rush. Georgian court in the zone. Speaks, can't quite handle it, but eventually saves it from going out of bounds. Lightning will reset. Here's Bryson. Down the lane she goes. Ball stripped away and stolen by Karna Prokic. Prokic down the lane. Stops, gives it to Tweedy. She'll pull for 3, and it's good. She can do that.
That was a nice long-range shot.
Yeah, she's got the capability of doing that. Caitlin averaging just under 15 a game, leading the way for the Lions at Georgian court. Right now, Georgian court doubling up Goldie 10-5 here early in the first.
Hopefully the Lightning can recognize that coming down on defense next time and have a hand in the face.
Turner Rush over to Fernandez. Baseline, pull-up jumper. Back rim, no good. Rebound to Thompson. Now Prokic will bring the ball up. Destiny Thompson. Down the lane she goes, and she finishes strong with the left hand. Not much resistance being shown there by the Lightning defense, and Coach Berkska wants to talk this one over. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Kate, early in this one, Georgian court's just kind of having their way offensively. What do you see the Lightning having to change on defense?
Yeah, they're starting off a little bit slow, but they can always shift gears a little later on in the game. It's 12-5 right now. They still got about 6:20 left. I just think they need to recognize the offense that Georgian court's running, because I see a lot of going straight to the lane undefended, and we've seen a few outside shots with no hands in the face. So hopefully they can shift gears a little bit and recognize what they were doing wrong and then stop it from continuing to happen.
It would be nice. Marissa Howard checking in the first time today for Goldey-Beacom, number 32 in white. As Grogan handles the ball for the Lightning, goes over to Speaks.
Turner Rush is going to pull up from the corner for
three,
three.
just short. That's her shot, though. We'll look to see if she knocks that down as this game goes on. Prokic goes to Tweedy. Tweedy already knocking down a triple in this one. This is Addison. She's going to look to go inside. Quick feet there by Marissa Howard. However, it's a kickball violation. It'll stay here with Georgian court.
Pat, I'm ready for warm weather. Where's it at?
It's coming.
Go find it.
It'll be here. It'll be here pretty soon, actually. That one's good by Thompson. And right now, Georgian court having their way offensively. 14-5 early in this one. They got the zone set up. Here's Howard. Swings it to McGrogan. One more for Speaks. Catch and shoot blocked. Rushed that shot a little bit there for Alana. You got to attack the zone. That one's forced ahead and stolen away. Here comes Speaks.
Luckily, they were able to recognize that fast break and stop it for the turnover for them.
Kicking inside, Bryson, down low to Howard. Not quite enough on that pass, and it's stolen away. Down the lane, layup no good. Out of bounds, and it'll be Lightning basketball.
So, Pat, it looks like Georgian Court lost for the 8th time in 9 games with Saturday's 92-56 home setback to Caldwell. Destiny Thompson scored 14. Gemma Mochi netted 12, and Jess Platcher added 10 for the Lions. So those are the players that we were just recently talking about.
Mochi Warren, of course, Goldie trying to bounce back right here. There's a 3 from Speaks, and it's nothing but net. That's a big-time shot by Alana Speaks. See if it gets the Lightning offense going.
Our CACC Women's Soccer Rookie of the Year.
Dual sport athlete, her along with Tanner Turner-Rush, both Twilight on the soccer team. That's going to be traveling right there by Addison, and it'll be Lightning ball. Couple changes coming in for Georgian Court. Gemma Mochi, number 00, you were just talking about. She'll check in, a freshman. And I believe that's number 12, yeah, number 12, Alba Herrero Gomez from Teresa, Spain. How do you like that? Did you like the accent? I put a little accent in there, not too much, just enough.
Her old school was IES Investigator. Blanos, I think, if that's how you pronounce it.
Down the lane, Bryson with the right hand, no good. Rebound to Mochi. Kicks it up to Prokic, to Tweedy. Skips it across 3. Way short. Rebound by Marissa Howard as she's fouled from behind.
That was from Gomez, the foul from behind. I think that Georgian Court is getting a lot of fast breaks right now. I think that can be very deadly on the other end of the stick.
That it could. Right here is McGrogan bringing the ball up. Swinging around, and there's a foul, body bump right there by Nerea Brajic, freshman, number 22. There's a timeout by Coach Perezic for Georgian Court. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here, not going anywhere quite yet. What have you seen now from the Lightning to bounce back a little bit and kind of pull this game back in?
Coming out of that last timeout that Coach Burke called, I think they came in and they started working on the fundamentals. You know, following your man, boxing out, you know, following your shot, having, you know, hand and hip with your player. And I think it benefited them down here with the fast breaking a little bit. They weren't able to exactly catch up to speed with Georgian Court, but they were able to make them have a little commotion and cause them to bobble the ball and turn over the ball to them. So.
There you go, 14-8. They're handling the ball right now, are the Lightning. There's a 3 for Tanner Turner-Rush. That's a good play. In and out, no good. It's going to be a foul, however, because Speaks playing aggressively, going and getting an offensive rebound chance. He was fouled on the play by Prokic.
You know, Speaks has been proven to be a clutch player ever since she was at St. E's over here, and now, you know, she's a starting freshman for Goldie. So she's doing really well, I think.
She's coming into her own. She's definitely, it's been an adjustment to the college game for her, but she's definitely making that adjustment. Tanner Turner-Rush open again for 3. This one's good. Tanner Turner-Rush, one of the key players for the Lightning, knocking down her second shot of the game. She's got 5, and it's a 3-point game right now.
Got 3:34 to go here in the first period.
Lightning trying to lock all windows and doors defensively now. Coach Burke saying, let's go, turn up, ratchet up the pressure a little bit here. Here's Tweedy. She goes down low, that's a turnover. The official's looking for help. She's going to say it's going to stay here.
Got 15 on the shot clock.
Tweedy goes in. This is Jess Platcher, first time seeing her tonight. She goes into Mochi. Mochi looking to go baseline, nothing doing. Kicks it out to Prokic. She'll pull up for 3. That's way short. Tweedy tries to save it. And there's retrieved by Tanner Turner-Rush, who's then fouled by Mochi. And that will put Tanner Turner-Rush to the foul line because Georgian Court is in the bonus here, Kate.
So early on in the game.
Early free throws here, and still 3 minutes left in the quarter.
So Tanner Turner-Rush has given the squad very valuable minutes, averaging over 27 points off the bench, or 27 points. 27 minutes off the bench. And she's been known for making her free throws. So hopefully that will help her in today's hopeful victory.
You are right. She's the best free throw shooter on the team with players that have shot more than 20 times. She's averaging just over 77% now with those 2 free throws.
And her second shot was good. We had number 22, Brajic, checking in. Freshman guard for Georgian Court.
This is Prokic. Thought about a 3. Thinks better of it. This is Tweedy. Defended by Tanner Turner-Rush. That's a nice looking play and a nice shot. No good. Rebound, Brittany Bryson. Lightning looking to go ahead here. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first. Here's McGrogan. You can see Georgian Court switching to a man-to-man defense now. They started off in the zone. This is Marissa Howard. Fighting through a defense. I don't want to call a double dribble on it. That was good defense there by Nerea Brajic. She just was all over Marissa, and there was really nothing she could do.
I think Marissa noticed it and she tilted her head back, being like, I hope the ref didn't see that.
Yeah, definitely. That's a pretty good description of that reaction, actually. Here's Tweedy. Kicks it over. Ball's bobbled. Georgian Court still has it. 15 to go on the shot clock. Here's
a lot of
Prokic.
nice ball movement in here by Georgian Court right now.
Prokic pull-up jumper. And it bounces in. Hits every little bit of the rim. Bounces off the backboard. And drops for Prokic. Turner-Rush. Nice look to Bryson. He then slows it down. Speaks open for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Georgian Court was back in that zone again, Kate. Here's Tweedy, pull up. Foot was on the line, it'll be a 2.
Okay, that one was a good one. That was a really quick, fast break jumper.
Now some pressure here, once again from Georgian Court. They get it over to Speaks. Speaks, had a 2-on-1 and she hurried. Decides better of it. Now she's got to open Howard on the block. Gets it to Bryson. Good ball movement by the Lightning here. No good by Bryson. Gets her own rebound. And then she gets the harm. So she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. But the Lightning, good job against the pressure. Very little dribbling and a lot of passing. That's the key to it.
Speaking of Brittany Bryson, we're always talking about her, and she has some career highs for Goldie. Career high points, she has 1,336. Career blocks, she's got 119. Career free throws, she's got 257. She's got career rebounds, 949, and career field goals, 539. Something funny that I see, looking over our notes here, she's 14 past in every category. So she's keeping it pretty even out here. So it's looking good. And for free throws, to make that 258 for Brittany Bryson. We got Nina Bartlett checking in for her first appearance for the Lightning.
And all those totals that Caitlin just rattled off, all within the top 7 in school history here at Goldey-Beacom for Brittany Bryson.
Yep, you're right. And last game that we had home here, she actually passed 2 people, I believe. So she was, moving up the line, and I think that's great to see.
Brajic goes to the line. She was bumped there by Nina. Bartlett just got a little bit too much of the body. And Brajic will go to the line.
First one would be no good.
Yep, front rim no good. 1:18 to go here in the opening quarter. Second one is good. Moves the lead out to 5 after Goldie, almost backward. After Goldie trimmed it to within 1. Here's Howard with the ball. Still in that zone. Georgian Court back in and Speaks, driving the baseline. Losing the ball, kicks it out, Turner-Rush. Will pull from 3. A little hesitant there, that was no good. And then Bartlett will just pick up her second foul here in under 10 seconds.
Those unintentional fouls would get you, because I think
that's a tough one. That one was a tough one.
I think she tried to go around her.
Georgian Court will bring the ball up now.
Under a minute left here on the shot clock. Georgian Court 19, Goldey-Beacom 14.
Prokic, this is Tweedy. 3 way deep. That's no good. Platcher.
Did she even jump?
Testing the range there.
I didn't even see her jump.
Here's McGrogan handling the ball. The old set shot, Kate. Not all of us are blessed with leaping ability. There's a foul, and McGrogan will get to the line. Georgian Court really racking up the fouls early in this one.
I've never had that problem. I've been draining threes since St. Catherine's, so it's been a long time coming.
Here's McGrogan. I'm sorry.
You didn't hear anything I said.
Yeah,
You were supposed to laugh at that.
McGrogan's first free throw's up and good.
We got
sidetracked there. I apologize.
We got 00 Gemma Mochi coming back in. I was talking about how I'd never had a problem with making threes ever since the St. Catherine's Day. I said it's been a long time coming since then.
Well, I'll take you on in a three-point contest any day of the week here, Kate.
Okay.
Any day of the week.
Do you want to borrow my shoes?
I don't know if I can fit in them. I don't know if I can fit in them. All I know is you're going to need all the luck you can get. You better hope it's a gusty wind blowing in the gym that day. That one's no good. Rebound by Bartlett. She goes up strong with the left. Nice work there by Nina Bartlett. Coach having confidence in her after picking up 2 quick fouls, leaves her in the game, and she delivers right there.
19-17 with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Georgian Court has the ball. Oh, and they're going to pull up. That one's good by number 1, Jalen Tweedy. I like that last name, Tweedy.
Frees herself up and gets one. Here's 5 seconds to go. McGrogan looking to push. Down the lane, kicks it to Speaks. Open 3.
Okay.
Nice job. Nice job right there by the Lightning. McGrogan with a sense of urgency, makes the defense collapse, kicks it out to an open shooter, and Speaks knocks it down to bring the Lightning to within 2 points here at the end of the first. And with that, Caitlin, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports. West Jones Center, watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball women's matchup here against Georgian Court. Lightning trailing by 2. Here's Speaks for 3. She hit one to end the first, can't quite hit one here to start the second. 22-20 your score, Georgian Court on top. Stolen away, Nina Bartlett.
Ball's over at Tanner Turner-Rush, coming down to Marissa Howard. She puts the ball up.
Ooh,
that one's going to be no good.
It's a nice move there by Howard, but just couldn't finish it off. Mrs. Prokic bringing the ball down. Clasher turns the ball over there for Georgian Court, and Goldie will get the ball back.
Got number 15, Destiny Thompson, checking back in for the Lions. McGrogan brings the ball up the floor as they seem to be trying to execute a play here.
And it goes to Nina Bartlett. Bartlett down the lane, stopping, pulling up. That's blocked. Thompson.
Good idea, good idea. Just need to toss the ball up just a little bit higher.
That one's going to be kicked away. Kick save and a beauty there by the soccer player, Tanner Turner-Rush.
The Lions will inbound the ball.
Tweedy goes up top and gets Platcher. She picks her dribble up. Gets it to Barajic. Back to Tweedy. Barajic pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound to Alana Speaks. And here comes McGrogan. Lightning can tie with a 2, go ahead with the 3. McGrogan driving, pulling up, no good off the front rim. That's a nice look by Amanda. something that you haven't seen from her game yet. Usually she takes it all the way in. It was good to see her stop before you got in there amongst the trees and pull up with that jump shot.
Yeah, you're right. Getting your feet set and just
showing growth.
You're right.
Here's Bartlett to McGrogan, down low to Bryson. She'll go up strong with the left hand. Nice soft touch.
That's going to be good.
By Brittany Bryson. She ties the game up.
You know, that's one of her many talents that we like to see in here. Oh.
Nice hustle by Speaks. But go ahead.
That was looking like some dodgeball play over there. What was I saying?
About Brittany Bryson.
Oh, you're right. I was talking about how, you know, that's one of her many talents, and I really like seeing her being aggressive and putting the ball in under the basket. Looks aggressive, plays aggressive, and then gets the ball in the net and adds 2 points. Now we're 22-22, tie game with about 8 minutes to go.
Mara Polk will check in for Goldie, first time for her, number 5. This is Prokic. Goes to Addison. Addison picked her pivot foot up, no call. This is Tweedy. Tweedy will pull up, foot on a line. That's a 2-pointer, and it's good. Jalen Tweedy, leading scorer on the season for Georgian court.
If she just stayed a little bit back, they would have counted that one as a 3.
Here's Bryson, over to Speaks. She's in the corner. That's a 3, and it's good.
You know,
Speaks,
you got to give her credit. She's a freshman coming out on the floor, facing a lot of older girls who have had a lot more experience, and she's really Ooh,
that looked like it hurt. The head of Destiny Thompson goes right into the thigh of Alana Speaks. Both players definitely feeling that. Thompson getting the brunt of it. Hopefully she's okay. Anytime you see something, a head injury of that kind, you hold your breath.
You're right. I hate to see that, especially when I was doing the Diamond State Classic. Almost every game, there was at least someone that went down. I was like, oh no, we can't have this happen right now. But most of the time they pulled out with it, and everyone was okay. So I really hate seeing injuries. I really hate seeing people, you know, be out for months on months with, you know, surgeries and ACLs and stuff. So I really hope she's okay.
That's right. Looks like she's coming up, and she'll take herself to the sideline. Again, hope everything's okay with Destiny. Hopefully a quick recovery for her. We're going to come back into play here. I believe it's going to stay here with Georgian court. And I'm sure Alana Speaks is feeling it in that thigh. And it's one of those dead leg moments, you know?
Yeah, yes, very true. Especially with her speed. Hopefully that doesn't bring her down.
Here's Prokic with the ball for Georgian court. Gets it to Tweedy, wide open for 3. No good off the front rim, rebound to Speaks.
She was a little bit back for that one, but that one was just no good this time.
Pope breaking the ball up, looking inside. Kicks it to Alana. Alana going back to the right.
Double team.
Goes through the pressure.
She gets through it.
Gets it to Tanner Turner-Rush. Tanner fades away. Why? Put it off the backboard and it's good, Tanner. Oh man, they're the ones you got. They're the ones you're gonna want back.
Tweedy again, no good. She's behind the line now, so that could be deadly if she starts hitting that.
Here's Polk bringing the ball up now for the Lightning. She'll slow it down. Goes to Speaks. Now Jill Atanovich, first time seeing her today. Turner-Rush skips it all the way across the Polk. One more for Speaks, open for 3. Oh, just short off the front rim. And now Prokic will push for Georgian court. Tweedy open again. She'll pull up from the 2 line. That's no good now. Bodies flying all over the place.
Ooh,
Rebound
picked up
to
her
Georgian
pivot
court.
foot, I think. Didn't you just say she did that last time too?
Hey, I'm telling you, it's close. Tweedy goes inside, turnover. Brittany Bryson comes up with it. Lightning up 1 with the ball now. We took under 6 minutes to play here till halftime. Poke over to Turner-Rush. Wide open for 3. Front rim, no good. Bryson ripping the ball through. It'll be a jump ball. It will belong to Georgian court, however.
I think Goldie's really shifting gears here. You know, they're up by a point, actually. McGrogan checking back into the game for Tanner Turner-Rush, giving her a little bit of a breather. We got 5:45 here to go in the second period, right before we roll into halftime. Georgian court has the ball. They seem to be pressing a lot over half court, picking up man-to-man and trapping, trying to cause Goldie to have a lot of turnovers, which Goldie, I think, has done a really good job of limiting the amount of turnovers they've had today.
We'll try and force another one here. Addison down the lane, blocked by Bryson.
That'd be another block added to her career high.
Here comes Poke. Her career total.
You're right. Wrong word.
All good in the hood. They go into Bryson, knocked away, back to McGrogan. Nice bounce pass. Oh, it goes all the way through to Poke. That was a nice idea. Poke down the lane. Little floater. Will not fall.
Nice foot movement by Poke in there, coming down the lane and not getting caught up in anyone.
Addison goes over to Brajic. Brajic goes to Prokic. Nearly travels. This is Platcher. Prokic again, 5 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock, 2. Put up and oh my, Prokic. The prayer was answered there.
Oh, it looked like it was behind the net a little bit.
For Karna Prokic.
Jill Tanowich have the ball, and she's going to pull up for a little bit of jumper. That one's no good.
Short out of bounds, and it'll go back to Georgian court. And Turner rush. And the first time, Chiara Jezelbach, who had herself a good game on Saturday. Now, she didn't fill the stat sheet up too much there, Kate. Didn't score a lot of points, but her presence was felt, handling the ball, having a couple really nice plays in the lane, and playing pretty decent, solid defense.
Brad, I think it's really great that coach, I think for all the games that we've seen, tries to get at least everyone in and tries to weave everyone in and out of the game.
They go down low, and that's good. Herrero Gomez finishing at the rim over the defense of Brittany Bryson. 28-25, Georgian court on top. That'll be a foul.
Foul on 22 from number 22.
Brajic fouling Jezelbach. Tweedy will come back in. That's Brajic's 3rd. Foul trouble is going to be something that you see here for Georgian court. They got a lot of fouls in that first quarter. Here's Bryson and McGrogan over to Turner Rush. Jezelbach. Tanner Turner Rush. They keep swinging the ball around against this zone.
Goldie only down by 3, looking to get a quick shot here, but also keeping it at a slow pace. They got 15 left on the shot clock.
Amanda with the ball. Attacking. Down the lane she goes. Nothing doing. Turns it over. Was hoping there was a cutter there, but no one was on the page with her there. Prokic. They swing it over. Here's Tweedy. Inside Addison. Pump fake. Gets Bryson in the air and then finishes at the rim. A little 6-0 run here by George Court after Goldie takes the lead.
That was a nice spin move by her, and, you know, she used the glass.
Here's Bryson. Goes up strong with the right hand, no good.
30-25 with 3 minutes to go until halftime. She's going to pull up.
Prokic, no good. Rebound to Turner Rush. Oh boy, the Lightning mascot has entered the building, Kate. Bryson, that's going to be a turnover. Prokic comes up with it.
A little bit of behind the back. 1-on-2, and
that one's
that
no
one's
good.
No
Rebound
good.
to Latanowicz.
Platcher tried to put that one up, that one was no good for her. Lightning bringing up the ball, executing a fist play right here. McGrogan has the ball. Looking for some screens.
Amanda going through the zone, down the lane, wide open layup attempt. Takes the contact, finishes through it, no foul call. The 2 points are put on the board.
2 minutes left on the time.
2 minutes left here in the first half. This is her Guerrero Gomez. This is Prokic. To Addison. She'll pull up from the foul line. That's no good. Rebound to Jezelbach. She'll swing it up to Latanowicz. Jill to Turner Rush. McGrogan will reset it. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
You know, 20 seconds is a lot of time, especially when executing plays and trying to look for the open man.
The swing of the Bryson. Out to Turner Rush. Open for three, and she buries it. Ties the game up. Nice looking shot there by Turner Rush.
1:13 left in the shot clock. Tie game. Let's see what the Lions can pull off here.
Here's Tweedy. Down the lane, reverse layup. No good. Ball poked out, and it'll reset for Georgian Court as we take under a minute to play.
Oh,
nice inside.
Nice look. That one's going to go up by number 12, Herrera Gomez.
Herrera Gomez had good positioning there and deposited the two.
Let's see if Goldie can talk back right now.
Here's McGrogan. Turner Rush. Inside to Bryson. Out to McGrogan. Open for three. No good. Rebound Britton. Pull it out. There's very little time separating the shot and game clock. We should be able to hold this one out for the last shot. If they figure it out, they don't. They go inside to Bryson.
And tie game again. 16 seconds left on the shot clock as coach tells her subs to go sit down and give the remaining players in the game a few more minutes to play. A few more seconds, I should say.
5 on the game clock. Here's Prokic. 3, 2, 1. They get an open shot, and it's buried.
That one's going to be good. By number 2, Jess Platcher.
Platcher knocks in the 3, and that will bring us to halftime. 35-32, Georgian Court on top of Goldey-Beacom. We will step aside. We'll come back with a halftime wrap-up or halftime recap and some news and notes around the world of Goldey-Beacom athletics. You're watching 302 Sports presentation, Goldey-Beacom basketball. I'll see you in a bit.
Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater. Achieve.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
32 degree options, an employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Center here on the campus of Goldey-Beacom College. Halftime women's matchup between the Georgian Court Lions and your Goldey-Beacom Lightning. Georgian Court right now on top, 35-32. And Kate, it was an evenly played first half there, and was tied until the last second three-pointer there by Georgian Court.
Yeah, you're right. For Georgian Court, like we were talking about earlier in the game, and which we had on our stat sheet, Destiny Thompson had 7 points on the board. We also talked about Addison early on in the game. She had 4. Their top leading scorer right now is Jalen Tweedy. We've seen her, pull up a lot of times from the outside. She's had her foot on the line a couple times, but she's got some long-range shots. And then we have Pro Kick with 4, and then Brajic with 3. And then we have a few other ones with Platcher and Gomez. But switching sides for Goldie right now, our top leading scorer is Tanner Turner-Rush. She has 10 points on the board. Coming in after her is freshman Alana Speaks with 9. She's had a few threes, a few back-to-backs. She's been really trying to push the shot from the outside corner where it's on next to the baseline, which is exactly where she likes it. Brittany Bryson having 5 on the board. McGrogan having 3. Fernandez having 3. We also saw Fernandez start this game. Had quick ones right off the bench, especially for starting this game. I think she's been doing really well. We had Nina Bartlett with 2. We've had going back and forth in this game, like you were saying earlier, very early on in the game, it was 12-5, and Coach Burke called a timeout to get the girls collected and calm and cool. I should have said calm, cool, collected, but I said it the other way. Really calm, cool, and collected coming out here, and they used that to their advantage on defense. They started noticing what they were doing wrong, and they put it out on the board. So,
yeah. And one thing you've noticed here is Goldie has shot the ball well compared to previous games, 40% in the first half. However, Georgian court shot a little better at 56.3%. I think Goldie's going to ratchet up the defense a little bit here in the second half, and hopefully they can continue their hot shooting. Now, Kate, seems like you have some news and notes for us around the world of Goldey-Beacom athletics. What do you got for us?
Yes, we do. Goldey-Beacom's Corey Tate from the men's basketball team was picked for the CACC Men's Basketball Player of the Week. Brittany Bryson from the girls basketball team tabbed the Women's Basketball Defensive Player of the Week. More awards were made this way into Pipe Creek, with junior Corey Tate picked as the CACC Collegiate Men's Basketball, and senior Brittany Bryson. Tate averaged 22.5 points on a 16 of 34 shooting spree, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3.5 steals, and 3 three-pointers over 2 games. He scored 25 on Wednesday's game of 9 of 14, shooting with 4 three-pointers, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds, and Goldey-Beacom 80-67 win against Felician. Tate also had 20 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 three-pointers Saturday against Bloomfield. Tate continues to be no stranger to the national rankings. He is 11th in the country with 39 steals, 23rd with 2.29 steals per game, 35th with 84 free throws, 40th with 590 minutes in the games, 46th with 326 points, 75th with 19.2 points per contest, and 75th with just 34.7 minutes per game. It is Tate's second honor this season as the Player of the Week, in addition to making the weekly honor roll 5 times. He also needs 19 more points to become the 10th player in team history to reach his 1,000-point career. Tate also had a major saying regarding the Lightning nationally ranked defense. The unit is the 3rd in the country with 21.41 forced turnovers per game, 6th with 168 steals, 7th with 5.5 turnovers ratio, and 8th with 9.9 steals. It's going on the other side right now. I'm only going to read the one from Brittany Bryson. Bryson has averaged 13 points and 8 of 18 shooting, 12.5 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2.5 steals over the 2 games with double-doubles. She's had 10 points and 14 points on Wednesday before blocking a potential game-winning shot just as a buzzer beater with Goldey-Beacom's 48-47 win at Felician. Bryson has come back with 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 blocks Saturday versus Bloomfield.
And she starts off the second half there with a right-handed hook shot that went off no good. Georgian court recovers, and they're going to settle now. Yeah, hey, congratulations both Corey and Brittany on their honors yet again. Addison, layup no good, offensive rebound, fall for. Picked up by Alana Speaks, and she double dribbled. She double dribbled there. It was one of those where she dribbled the ball to get control of it. However, they consider that a dribble, so you can't dribble again after you pick it up.
You don't say.
In case you were wondering at home. In case you were really wondering at home, the Goldey-Beacom mascot is in the building as that ball's fall forward. Turner-Rush picks it up. Nice defense by the Lightning. Here's McGrogan. She'll set up the offense. Turner-Rush can't quite catch it clean. Recovers, gets it down to Bryson. Down the lane she goes. Fights through the contact and earns 2 free throws.
Speaking of Bryson, as she goes to the line, also among the nation's best by sitting, 43rd with 153 rebounds, 74th with 9.0 rebounds per game, 76th with 23 blocks, and 89th with the win, 94 baskets, and 96 with the win of a .475 field goal percentage average. It's looking good, especially from both sides, but, Tate and Bryson are two people that we continue to talk about. In addition to Bryson's first notch on the season and being picked the weekly honor roll 3 times, Bryson is 6th in school history with 1,336 points, 3rd with 949 rebounds, and also 3rd with 119 blocks. She is just 51 points shy of becoming the first player in the program of history to have 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 100 blocks, and that's going to, they got a lot more games left, and, at the rate she's going right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see her do that.
Right there, she goes 0 for 2 from the line. Very shocking to see. Georgian Court has the ball right now. This is Mochi. Goes inside, ball's knocked away. The Lightning force a turnover. Here's McGrogan with the ball. Bryson, bad turn to rush. No good. Brittany with the rebound. She's got to go up strong. She does, and finishes.
She's going to bring that to only a 1-point deficit against the Lions with 8:30 here to go in the 3rd period.
Timeout, Georgian Court, 30-second timeout. We'll stay here and talk about it here, Kate. And you talked about it. There's a lot of Brittany Bryson going on there in the last couple of minutes, and then she deposits very active here in the opening couple of minutes of the second half. Gets 2 and brings the Lightning within 1.
Right, and everything that I've been talking about recently with all the statistics that we've been telling you guys about on the air, she's added on to that, and she has been adding on to that every single game. And, like I said, keeping this rate, shifting gears, notching it up every time is exactly what I think we've seen from her since the beginning of the season. So,
I agree. And right here, the Lightning are going to try to contain Georgian Court right here. And, again, 24-game win streak on the line here for the Lightning against Georgian Court. That one, no good. Rebound to Bryson. Lightning are going to look to push. McGrogan kicks it over to Speaks. All she shot today is 3s. That one's no good. Her 8th attempt.
Oh!
Nice save, however. Great hustle by number 10.
With a fresh shot clock. She just flew in the air for that one, Pat.
Here's McGrogan. Double team coming, and there's a foul. Addison got her with the body. That's what happens when you hedge screens. You got to hedge them. You got to hedge them correctly, otherwise you're going to pick up fouls.
Got number 15, Destiny Thompson, the one we were just talking about, coming back in. Giving number 25, Addison, a little bit of a breather. That's her 2nd foul.
McGrogan to throw the ball in. Goes to Bryson. Just turn a rush to Ruth Fernandez. Fernandez down the lane, gets fouled. Georgian Court, again, we talked about it in the first half. They are in foul trouble.
Yes, and, Pat, we have been talking about that in, the first 3 minutes of the game? They had 6 fouls, I believe. Am I right? I think so.
For the first half as a total, they had 8 personal fouls.
They got to stay out of foul trouble, especially coming in the second half with such a close game. Bryson goes up. They're going to call her for a
I
loss.
think they had more than 8 personal fouls, to be honest with you, Kate. I think they only counted 5 in that first quarter, but of course they had 4 or 5 fouls after they got to the 5 part, so I think they got more.
Yes, I do agree, but win some, you lose some.
If you add up the totals here, they only have 8. So
we have Karna pro kick going to the line for 2 as she's going to get this little and 1 shot. She's going to go up for 1 shot, so hopefully she can make this 3-point play here.
No, Kate. Hopefully she cannot make this 3-point play. We don't want that, because that one's good.
Well, for her own individual self.
I am not worried about any player other than the Lightning. 4-point game right now as the pressure is ratcheted up by Georgian Court. Hernandez. Oh, if Ruth just turned around, she had open Speaks for a layup. McGrogan will reset. This is Fernandez. Why not? They leave her wide open for 3. She misses it. Rebound now goes to Prokic. She'll bring the ball up. Skip it over to Tweedy. Tweedy had a good first half for Georgian Court. Put together 10 points. Average is just under 15.
Goldie down by 4 with 6:49 to go. 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
They get the ball inside, but Thompson gets a little too far under the rim, gets her own rebound, travels.
We had the Lightning looking like some bowling pins out there. Bryson and Fernandez both fell down, which will cause them to finally have a little commotion and turn over the ball for the Lightning.
Here comes McGrogan bringing the ball up. 2-3 zone for Georgian Court. This is Speaks. Bryson wanted the ball. Alana didn't even look at her. Here's McGrogan down the lane. Soup shot. No shot. Foul occurred on the floor. However, the Lightning are now 1 foul away from the bonus already here in the third quarter, Kate. The next one, they will go to the line.
You know, Pat, it's 100 days till graduation for some of the seniors out here.
A little fun fact for you there. Little fun fact. Here's Speaks for 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Turner Rush. Nice follow-up by Tanner Turner Rush as she continues her good game. Game high 12 points.
She didn't even bring the ball down.
Didn't need to.
Which is a good thing. Keep the ball up, keep it high, and bounce it right off the glass.
Oh, they're going to get Speaks with a ticky-tack right there, fouling Mochi.
Lightning down by 2 right now. It's going to be their second foul. Got number 22, Broderick coming back in for the Lions.
Here's Tweedy throwing the ball in. This is Thompson down the lane, left hand, no good. Rebound Bryson. Brittany now with around 8 or 9 rebounds. Again, looking for that double-double. She's almost there every game, it seems like. Here's McGrogan spinning, getting fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. The officials starting to take control of the game with the whistles.
McGrogan will have a chance here to tie the game.
First one from McGrogan's up and good.
Got Jill Latanowicz checking in for the Lightning, and we also got number 13. I believe it's her first appearance, freshman in the game. Dora Sipchik.
Sipchik, yep, Sipchik. She's from Croatia.
Someplace I would like to visit.
Your fellow country person, Dario Saric, plays with the Sixers. He's from Croatia. And there's another foul as the officials continue to blow the whistle here in the third. Both teams will be in the bonus before this period's halfway over, Kate. Great this is going.
Yeah, a lot of, hand and touch fouls right now, which that's not something you want to be in the second half.
Slowing the game down, breaking the rhythm. That one goes out of bounds as Tweedy missed it pretty badly, and the Lightning will take over.
Hopefully she doesn't start kicking fire up towards the end of the game, because we've seen her make those long-range shots, and especially a few jumpers on the inside. So hopefully she stays very low-key right now.
This is Tanner Turner Rush with the ball. Kicks it over to Latanowicz. Speaks to McGrogan.
Bryson looking for the ball.
Good idea. They get it to McGrogan, to Speaks. Speaks is yet to take a 2-point shot in this game, Kate. All threes.
Very
McGrogan
true.
down the lane. She gets blocked. That should be a shot clock violation, and it will be.
They're not going to call the foul on her, and she's just thinking, why can't they just give it to me?
Yeah, she wanted that one. Georgian Court handles. Still tied up here. 4:40 to play here in third quarter. Sipchik. This is a shot no good there by Brajak. This is Turner Rush down the lane, wide open for a layup. Turner Rush by far having her best game here at home during this season, now with 14.
Yes, I agree, and now they're up 2. It's 40-38 with about 4 minutes to go.
Block, Bryson with a block on Thompson. That ball's poked away by McGrogan, but it does go out of bounds, and we'll stay here with Georgian court.
We got a 0-0 Gemma Mochi. Freshman checking back in. She's 6 foot, Pat. She's, you know, back when I played, I wish I had that height.
Yeah, back when you played, I used to pray for that. As a guy, I used to pray for that. This is Brayjack. They swing it over. Inside to Thompson.
That one's going to be good, right off the glass for her, for Destiny Thompson. She's the junior. As McGrogan brings up the floor, passes down to Speaks, bobbles the ball a little bit, and then passes to Bryson for the 2.
You can't make this stuff up, Kate. Just like they drew it up.
Goldie is talking back right now. Every shot they make another one on top of it. It's 42.
Oh, what a move by Brayjack. It's no good. That's a heck of a spin, however. Good defense right there by Speaks, creating the difficult shot. McGrogan to Turner Rush. Man-to-man defense right here by Georgian court. Latanovic down the lane to Speaks.
A lot of nice ball movement in here. Working the shot clock down to the final seconds as there's 8 on the shot clock.
Open 3 for Turner Rush. Front rim, no good rebound. Amanda.
That's going to be a fresh shot clock, Pat.
3 minutes to go in the third. The Lightning up 2 right now.
20 seconds left on the shot clock. Speaks has the ball, passes it over.
Alana's got to look to drive here. I think the defense is starting to know that she just dribbles looking to pass. Maybe you spin back into the middle of the lane, look to attack the rim. She's very capable of finishing at the rim.
I do agree. We had
like to see her attack the basketball or attack the basket every time she gets the ball to dribble.
Very true. We got Gomez checking back in for the Lions.
We're going to call an offensive foul on Latanovic on that screen.
I would like to see that from Speaks. You know, she has a really nice, clean outside shot, and, you know, she's making some, she's missing some. You know, everyone makes some, everyone misses some, but, you know.
She's a lot more than just a shooter, Kate.
That's very true.
That's what you're saying. I think that's what you're trying to get. She's a lot more than just a shooter, and you like to see her even out the game a little bit.
Yes, and especially with the score being so close, it's crunch time right now.
There's a steal. Here goes Speaks out in transition. Nice pass to McGrogan. Goes up with the left hand, no good. Howard comes up with an offensive board. Kicks it out to Tanner to McGrogan. They'll settle and reset.
That's what we were just talking about, you know, coming down the floor for a little fast break, looking for the assist to McGrogan, which was no good off the glass.
Back screen from Howard. McGrogan handling up top. She'll receive the screen from Marissa. Down the lane, kicks it to Speaks, open. Her 10th three-point attempt of the game is buried. Alana Speaks knocking down a 3, pushing the lead out to the largest of the game for the Lightning at 5.
Pat, is it me, or does every time she pulls up from the corner, it looks like the ball is going in slow motion?
It's a nice looking stroke, especially when the defense collapses on the driver and she's that open to get her feet set.
She's just always squared to the basket, and she's always set, and, you know.
And McGrogan just fouled Tweedy, and that's not a smart foul because it'll put Tweedy at the line as Goldey-Beacom is now in the bonus.
The Lightning leading by 5 with a minute 40 to go as Tweedy goes to the line for the first one. That one's going to be butter. Haven't used that term with you in a while, Pat.
No, you have not.
Got Mara Polk and Nina Bartlett checking back in. And we also had 25, I believe, Addison checking back in, if I was not mistaken. Second one's good for her.
Here's Polk bringing the ball up for the Lightning. Lead at 3 right now. Howard to Speaks to Pope. Oh, Bartlett's open. Get it to her. There we go. Get it inside. Nina's going to look to go to work. Down the lane. Nina step through. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line. Nice job, Nina Bartlett.
She had a little bit of a stutter step there to get the, you know, defensive player a little bobbled up. And luckily she went up and knew how to draw the foul, which is something that I think is very good to look for in any basketball player. I like players who can be aggressive and try to draw the fouls because they're free points. They are free points. And that one's going to be no good for Bartlett. Because we have 0-0. Gemma Moki checking back in. Giving number 25, Addison, a little bit of a breather.
Here's Bartlett's second attempt. Oh, that was no good. Thompson, the rebound.
Got a minute 15 here left in the third period.
Braychik with a nice spin baseline, no good. Good defense by Turner Rush after the nice move. And now here comes Polk bringing the ball up for the Lightning. To Howard, Nina trying to get position inside. They kick it to Turner Rush. She's gonna look to go baseline, nothing doing. She's kind of stuck right now. Gets it to Bartlett, timeout. Coach Burke, that's a smart timeout by Coach Burke. 30-second timeout. We'll take a step outside for a little bit. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports.
Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey-Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey-Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey-Beacom College. Achieve greater.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball. Score 45-42, and right before the break, you saw Turner Rush kind of stuck in the corner. Coach Burke making sure they saved possession there, calling a timeout before the 5-second count. Here's Polk. Zone defense again for Georgian court. They get a Turner Rush, 3 on the shot clock. Pull up. Nice little floater, no good off the rim. Mochi the rebound, foul by Marissa Howard. And we'll walk the length of the floor for free throws again. Not a smart foul. She got the rebound. Just let it go.
Yeah, you're right, and
Play
that's
the rest of the quarter out here, okay? No reason to give them 3 points, like you said.
yeah, you're right, and that's her first foul. But I feel like
it's knowing
we've
the
been having
situation.
we've been having a rough game, I think, on both sides with fouling, and now is not the time to keep up with that.
You don't want to put them on the line. That's what it comes down to. You just got to understand the situation. You're in a bonus. Just let that go. Make them earn the points. That one's no good. They go 1-2 from the line, cut the lead to 2. It's about a 8-second difference between the shot and game clock. 30 seconds to go in a quarter. There's Marissa Howard, the Speaks, is still in the zone.
12 seconds left on the shot clock.
Figure it out. Here's Polk. Nearly carried the ball, looking, getting it knocked away from her. And Braychek's going to lose the ball, and that's stepping out of bounds. Wow. That's a good little bit of fortune there for the Lightning. They'll get the ball back for the last shot of the quarter with 7 seconds left.
She almost had a chance to tie the game there, but luckily she didn't. She stepped out of bounds, and the ball went a little too far for her speed there.
I would roll the ball here. Let's see what they do. And they don't. But Grogan's not going to touch it, however. She's going to let it roll. Close to half court. She'll pick it up. Here they go. 5, 3, 2. That's a long 3 for Turner Rush. In and out. No good. It looked good from here. But that's going to end the third quarter. The Lightning put together a nice quarter there, outscored Georgian court by 5, and take a 2-point lead into the fourth and final quarter. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports. ladies and gentlemen, on 302 Sports presentation of Goldey-Beacom basketball. Your score right now, 45-43, Lightning on top. That layup's no good. And the Lightning will have the ball holding a 2-point lead.
Speaks pulling up.
That's no good by Speaks. Again, every shot attempt for Alana tonight has been a 3-point shot. Shoot or shoot, Kate.
Very true. I think that's up. That one's going to be off the foot of Speaks.
Speaks using her soccer skills yet again.
Can't resist.
As the Lightning men and the back behind us getting warmed up. They'll take on Georgian Court about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. You can watch that right here on 302 Sports as well, as Tweedy ties the game up with 2.
Starting off the fourth quarter, just starting off a little bit strong here. Looking to see what they can execute. And
McGrogan turns the ball over, jump ball. It'll stay here with the Lightning.
very aggressive going for that ball, making sure she didn't get a fast break off of that one.
McGrogan throwing the ball in. She'll get it to Bryson. Tanner Turner rush for 3. Front rim no good. On target, just a little too short.
Need to jump just a little bit higher next time. She definitely has a range, and she's been outstanding this game. I think this is the best game that we've seen her play.
We go inside to Marissa Howard. That's a nicely drawn up play, and the Lightning take the lead on that one. Nice execution there by Goldey-Beacom. Brajek loses the ball, stolen away by Alana Speaks.
Turns that ball over, and they're going to get 25 seconds left on the shot clock.
Here's Bryson over to Howard. She'll try a 3 now. Back rim no good. Rebound to Mochi. Here's Tweedy. Ball still loose. Tanner on the floor. What an effort. Tanner Turner rush.
And that's going to be Lightning
Last
ball
touch by Georgian Court. Tremendous hustle by Tanner Turner rush.
Very aggressive out there, especially, you know, being on the floor and having no other no other Goldie player down at the end of the floor. So, you know, that was a battle on one-on-one, and it was in her favor this time.
Tremendous hustle there by number 3 in white. And now the Lightning up 2. Look to jump ahead even more. McGrogan. Oh, miscommunication, and Tweedy should end with the layup. But look out, here comes Speaks flying down the floor, causing the miss. Another great hustle play by the Lightning, and they're going to end up with the ball out of this.
What is going on? This is
Nick
weird.
Hall over here, our cameraman, giving a little golf clap. That's well deserved. Here's McGrogan, 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here, the Lightning up 2.
Speaks with the ball. Pass.
Inside to Brittany, down the lane with the left hand. That's easy money.
Goldie extending their lead over Georgian Court, 45-49. Got 7:40 here to go, and Georgian Court's got about 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
There's Mochi to Brokich. You haven't heard from her in a while, and she deposits
She's
2
gonna pull up.
Right on cue. Zone defense here by Georgian Court. Here Speaks. Brittany Bryson. Inside to Tanner Turner rush. Down the lane, little right-handed
That one's
post
going to be
shot.
good for her. How many does she have this game?
I believe that just put Tanner at 16 for the game. Doubling up her season average. This is Kochi losing the ball nearly. Here's Prokic. Down the lane she goes. Over Bryson, but the length of Bryson affected the shot, and the Lightning are looking to run now. This is McGrogan, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Again, 24-game win streak for Goldey-Beacom against Georgian Court here. This one a tight matchup throughout. Lightning trying to preserve history.
Yeah, you know, Pat, looking at last time when they played Georgian Court, there. It was an OT. It was
Down the
75 to
lane.
66.
Layup by McGrogan pushes the lead to 6. Sorry there, Kate.
No, you're fine.
But no, you're right. It's been sheer domination by the Lightning in this series. Here's Prokic.
Pulling up for a long three. That one's going to be no good.
Nice box out by Bryson. No particular hurry here for McGrogan. The Lightning offense has been clicking the last few possessions. This is Speaks to Bryson down the lane, kicks it out to Amanda. This is McGrogan. She'll get the screen from Bryson. Kick it to Turner Rush. She's open for three. Back rim, no good. Speaks climbs the ladder for the rebound, gets fouled, and earns 2 free throws. The freshman, Alana Speaks, with her first non-3-point shot attempt, earns herself a couple foul shots. And that's the 5th foul of the game on Addison. So she'll take a seat. They're going to bring back Destiny Thompson. That one no good from Speaks. Perhaps she should back up a couple steps, take it from the 3-point line, feel a little more comfortable. Second shot from Speaks is up and nothing but net. Pushes the lead out to the largest it's been all game for the Lightning, 7.
5:26 here to go.
They go inside to Thompson. Nice deep from Marissa Howard. Thompson gets it and will get fouled and go to the line for 2. However, the Lightning defense now getting more deflections here.
Yeah, you're right, Had. I have seen a lot of that during the second half. They've been limiting the turnovers just by a little bit, but, you know, continuing going into this 4th period, I think that they've kept the fouls down.
Thompson's first one's up and good. Second one from Thompson's up and good. Cuts the lead down to 5.
49 to 54 with 5:18 here to go.
McGrogan to Bryson. Oh, that's Nina Bartlett, I'm sorry. Apologize. Turner Rush to Amanda. 5 minutes, approaching 5 minutes to play here in the 4th.
10 on the shot clock. Over to Tanner Turner Rush. She's going to go in.
Nice job by Tanner. Gets the foul call. Georgian court just continues to violate the defense rules in this one.
Good old elbow call as we have number 22, Bradjic, checking back in.
She grabs Herrero Gomez. They go inside to Nina. Nice look to McGrogan. That's a nice play there too. In and out, no good. Again, would like to see Amanda use the backboard right there. It's your friend. It is your friend. The banks are open on Tuesdays. Here's Prokic. This is Mochi down the lane. Ball is picked up by Thompson, and a foul is committed by Alana Speaks.
Got Brittany Bryson checking back in for the Lightning. She's coming in for Howard, and we also got number 12, Gomez, checking back in for 00, Gemma Mochi.
This is Prokic. Down the lane she goes. Bartlett swats it away. Get it out of here, she says. Go back to Prokic, nearly loses the ball. Bryson defending. Prokic will pull from 3, and she'll bury it. Lead now down to 2. Need a bucket here to keep pace. Go into Bryson. She'll go down the lane and is fouled by Thompson.
A lot of fouls.
It's been a foul fest in this one. Bless you. God bless you. And 3rd time's the charm with the God bless you. Make it 4.
All right, I'm
Any
all
more?
good.
Any more
Nope,
left?
hope not.
Oh boy. Here's Bryson. Down the lane, goes up strong, no foul. We were talking about a whistle fest. They let him play there. That one's no good. Here comes Prokic with a chance to tie for Georgian court now. Pull-up jumper from Thompson, short. Rebound putback is good by Brajic.
And that one's going to tie the game with 3:43 here to go.
7-0 run
Goldie really needs
by
to
the
start
Lions.
putting some baskets in so they can keep pace with, you know, going out in the game strong and winning. Oh.
Three ball. Buried by Alana Speaks.
She said, wrong hand, this is my shooting hand, let me shoot.
Papa Speaks gets up, puts the fist pump in the air, looking like Tiger Woods down there on the sidelines, all fired up. As he should be. That's Speaks' 5th three-pointer of the game. There's a timeout by Georgian court. 3:12 to go in the 4th. It's a full timeout. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on 302 Sports. Gentlemen, on 302 Sports, watching Goldey-Beacom basketball. About 3 minutes to go in this one. The Lightning up 3 after an Alana Speaks three-pointer.
They really need to start shutting the Lions out right now, as that one
falls off the rim, and the Lightning will take possession. Here's McGrogan. Over to Bryson. Here's Marissa Howard for 3.
That was a little bit too long. Rebounded by number 10, Project right there.
Prokic to Tweedy down the lane. Running layup is good.
They're going to take that lead only to 1 now. 2:30 here to go. Fresh shot clock, and Goldie needs to start executing something outside or inside. Either one. I'm okay with either.
Oh, those are the only 2 options. They'll take outside.
And Tana Turner rushes up for another 3. Best game that we've seen her, you know, out here in the Jones Center. And we've got a pretty decent crowd out here.
I believe that gives her 19 on the game. Brajic, pull up. No good. Rebound, Alana Speaks. Lightning now up 4. 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
That one's going to be a foul against McGrogan. Their number 12, Gomez.
Guerrero Gomez picks up the foul.
It's going to be her second, and I believe that we're going to have number 2, Jess Platcher, checking in for her, giving her a little bit of a breather.
It looks like they're grabbing Brajic. Here's McGrogan throwing it in. Go to Bryson. It's deflected, but picked up by Brittany. Here's Marissa Howard to McGrogan.
A minute 40 here to go. 60-56 with Lightning leading. McGrogan going up. No good.
Prokic the rebound. Kicks it up to Tweedy. Down the lane she goes. Gets fouled by Marissa Howard. And she'll earn 2 free throws. Here's Tweedy, again the leading scorer on the season for Georgian court. First one's up and good.
As Coach Burke brings the girls over to talk over the last minute and 30-second game plan as Tweedy goes up for her second foul shot. Bingo. Second one's good for her.
It's up and good. 2-point game now. As the Lightning looking to improve to the 25th consecutive win against Georgian Court. They're having a difficult time right now with it. Let's see if they can hold on. Here's McGrogan. It's been a great matchup all game, evenly displayed. Both teams making their runs. McGrogan gets fouled there by Prokic, and she'll go to the line with a chance to extend the lead.
You know, these foul shots right here are going to be extremely important for the Lightning. Making these is not only going to put them up, but it's also going to cause the Lions to have another possession to even be back in the game. Hopefully we don't see any overtime action here. If we do, it's going to be tough.
First one's up and good.
0-0. Yamamochi checking back in for the Lions.
Second one from McGrogan's up and good. It pushes it to a 2-possession game, Kate. Minute 5 to go in this one. Here's Georgian Court handling the ball. It's Prokic to Tweedy. Tweedy, nothing doing for her. Ball knocked out of bounds by Speaks. Good defense by the Lightning.
Got a minute to go with 19 on the shot clock for the Lions. Setting up an inbound play.
Tweedy goes into Prokic. She drives the lane, gets fouled. Not much she could really do there. But they do call the whistle, and Prokic will go to the line for 2.
Hopefully she's not a good foul shooter. I stand corrected for that one.
Up and good.
Her 22 Brajic checking back in.
Brajic's second. Back rim no good. Rebound to Bryson.
And we're going to have a timeout call here.
Timeout by Coach Burke. Let's see, it'll be a 30-second one, so we'll stay here. We'll talk this over here. So, Kate, 52 seconds to go here in the fourth. You're up by 3. What are you looking to do here offensively if you're the Lightning?
I think that, you know, they have a fresh shot clock, and I think that they really need to use the time wisely, execute plays, not, you know, go for the easy, like not only just go for the easy shot, and not also just take random shots. I think they really need to execute, and if they're going to shoot the ball, they need to make it. And otherwise, if they shoot the ball, they need to get the rebound, because they do not want to be stuck in a situation where they have the Lions coming up the court and have them score on top of them, because that's going to be a do or die situation. So hopefully the Lightning can come back out here and offensively they're able to put the ball in the net, and hopefully some shots are falling and dropping for them, and then you know, it'll pay off in the end.
I think they should work a little bit of shot clock here. Without a doubt, no need to score quickly. But they do try to do just that. That's why I'm up here announcing the game and not down there coaching it, Kate.
Got a kick ball in there by number 10. Pro kick. I hope I'm saying all these names right. I apologize to all the families that are watching us.
This is McGrogan. 15 on shot. Wide open 3 for Turner Rush. That would have buried him. Rebound by Speaks. Pull it out. Oh, it's loose. It's still loose. Kicked out. Nice job. Now you hold. You hold, Caitlin. You're up 3. There's no reason to go fast here. There's a 4-second difference between shot and game clock. You can hold here. You make a basket. The game's effectively over. They're going to try to foul maybe, and they are. They're going to foul here. It took them a while to figure it out. Not great execution by Georgian Court, and McGrogan's got a chance to put this game out of reach with 2 free throws.
You know, Pat, and she made her last doubles, so hopefully she's able to make these. This is crunch time. McGrogan will go up for her first shot. That one's going to be good. Nothing but net for her.
That shot was so perfect. The net didn't even affect it. It almost didn't even hit the net.
Practice makes perfect. And like I always say, what do I always say, Pat?
No fouls right here. This is what I'm saying. Another one.
Second one,
Perfectly
good.
Dropped in, and you couldn't shoot that anybody. Now a 5-point lead for the Lightning. So even if they did foul, they're not going to, you know, it's impossible for the. It's an officially a true possession. But right now, if you're the Lightning, no need to foul. Just contest the shot. Or just don't even contest the shot. Just don't give up anything quickly. I think you see the Lightning ratchet up the pressure a little bit. Try not to give up anything easy and make Georgian court work some clock to get a shot here.
So between the next time that Goldie's going to be playing, they play Sunday the 21st at Caldwell, 3 p.m., Saturday the 27th at Post at 1 p.m., and the next time you'll see us here live on 302 Sports is Tuesday the 30th against Chestnut Hill, which that one's going to be at 6 p.m. So that should be a good game.
Yeah, that's the last time you'll see us here in the month of January. We'll be closing it out against Chestnut Hill. Next two on the road for the Lightning. That's a 6 o'clock start on the 30th. They get it into Prokic, and what did I say we couldn't do? Give up an easy one, and we didn't. Brittany Bryson locking it down there with the big-time swat. Turner Rush comes away with the ball. She's fouled. She'll go to the line, and the Lightning are going to get back to the winning ways here, Kate. It'll be 25 in a row for the Lightning against Georgian court. Just thinking, how impressive is that total?
I do agree, Pat, especially since last time it looked like, let's see, last time they went into OT and they ended up winning by 9, and it's the 75-66 win against them. So luckily we're not going into overtime right now, I don't think, but but they're extending the lead, and especially by making these foul shots with McGrogan making the last 4 that we've seen her make, adding on those, and then, you know, Tanner Turner Rush making these two to tie their lead to 59-66.
Here's Tweedy. She'll kick it. Thompson will shoot the 3. Back rim no good. Ball's loose. Rebound had by Speaks, and we're back into the winning column are the Lightning. They've won now 2 of their last 3. If they take care of Georgian court in this one, 66-59 for their 6th victory of the season. And Kate, it was a hard-fought win for the Lightning. It was a close game throughout. They didn't lose their composure, and they came away with the win down the stretch.
And you guys can check us out for the next boys game. Boys game is also going to be facing Georgian court. The boys are 9-8 and 5-3 in the CACC. Georgian court is 3-13 and 3-5 in the CACC. So we should be looking for a really good game. That game's going to be starting at 8 o'clock. Check us out on a new link.
25 minutes from now, you'll be checking that one out. And exactly right, Caitlin. You check us out on a separate link here on the YouTube page, 302 Sports. For Nick Hall, Caitlin Ferry, I've been Patrick Arianes again. Congrats to the Lightning. Congrats. Tanner Turner Rush got to be our player of the game with her best game of the season this year. They get their 6th win of the year, 66-59. We'll see you in the men's game just a bit. Hang tight.